And building a country is just not giving you an education, but building a country is also making sure that you are upstanding, empowered men and women in this country. We need to ensure that our kids have the opportunity to develop all of their gifts, have an opportunity to develop all of their skills. In this country, we have lots of potential that are undiscovered and untapped, that have never been maximized. Yes, we have some persons who are academics and who have gone to be doctors and lawyers and the like. But we have some musically gifted kids, some kids who are gifted in the visual arts and have not had the opportunity to develop it. We have some kids who are gifted in sports. And you know East Harbor is one place that is gifted in sports. They've been basketball champions for years. And we will make sure that you have the facilities to practice your gift and to ensure that you rise to the challenge and be the top of your game. Because, you know, there are certain things we can't pay for. There are certain advertisements we can't pay for. We can't pay for a Michael Jordan if we develop one. That is advertisement we can't pay for. We can't pay for the advertisement given by someone like Usain Bolt if we develop one. So we have to invest in our kids to make sure that they maximize on their potential. And so we need to build in this here Caicos, especially like we'll do most of the other communities, sports facilities, multi-purpose recreation facilities that our kids can explore and maximize on their sporting potential. And believe you me, this is something that we will deliver on your next PNP government. So I am saying to you tonight, I am about giving opportunities. This PNP party and everyone here as candidates are about giving opportunities. And as a government, we will give you the opportunity for you to maximize on your potential and for you to elevate your standard of living, including your standard of housing, your standard of education, going forward so that you can retire in the comfort of your wealth and in good health. So that you can retire in the comfort of your wealth and good health. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, you have to give us the opportunity so that we can give you. And the opportunity that you have to give us is the opportunity to be elected the next government of the Turks and Caicos Islands. You need to vote straight down the line, PNP, from starting with Mr. Norman constituency, starting for Mr. Norman Sandovier constituency, and all 5 of our large candidates. Mr. Roy Robinson, Mr. Carlos Simons, Mr. Washington Mythic, Mr. Wayne Major Garland, and myself. Vote for all 5, straight down the line. Because we have a job to do for this country. And we are here, and all of us are here in this right now to win it. And we are in it to win it all. Because we're in it to make sure you are winners. So come November 9th, vote PNP all the way! You hear me? Vote PNP all the way! So I would like for you, and I'm going to invite
and show your loyalty.
Someone to the stage right now who is no stranger to you. Who is no stranger to you because he's a man on the ground. He is a man who has had your back when lots of people turn their backs. He is a man who has had your backs. Sometimes people forget when many people turn their backs. This is a man of experience. This is a man of wisdom. And this is a man that I can depend on along with all of the other representatives who were mentioned earlier of South Caicos, to deliver what we say that we, this PNP government, will deliver for South Caicos. So I would like to invite to the stage none other than Mr. Norman Sanders.
Thank you very much. The leader of the Progressive National Party. And I am going to take the opportunity to welcome these 5 gentlemen to South Caicos. The leader, the deputy leader, and the other 3 members who are running at large. I'm going to take a minute to beat them up, as the Jamaicans would say, because they are capable men and women in the PNP party. I have no doubt that when you compare them with the other 15 members, they have everything way ahead of them to lead this country for the next several years. Tonight, brothers and sisters, I'm going to talk to you. I want to talk to you in several capacities. One as a friend and one as the PNP candidate for South Caicos. I want you to listen to me carefully, because as far as I am concerned, there is no reason for any voter in South Caicos to vote for the PDM or any other party. The PNP has done so much for this country in the last, 5 years or 6 years, that it would take the PDM 100 years to catch up. And so I am not going to leave one stone unturned tonight, so that I want to make sure that every one of you understand that the only reason why they would not vote for the PNP is because they are jealous or they are hateful of somebody for some other reason. But for the good of South Caicos, they must vote for the PNP. Now, first of all, I love my country. I love South Caicos. I love South Caicos more than any other spot on this earth. And I'm not afraid to tell you that, and you know it. I thank God that I've had the fortune to travel this whole world. I've seen a lot of places, exotic countries. But I love South Caicos, and I would rather be here than anywhere else. Every one of my children know that I don't like to spend a night in Provo. I come back to South Caicos. So there is nobody who is going to say they love South Caicos and will do more to help South Caicos than Norman Sanders would. And the second reason why I am here is because I am the PNP candidate. It is true that I did not want to be the PNP candidate. It was my intention to retire. I said that on many occasions. But somehow or the other, when the election date was announced, I got a lot of calls from PNP supporters in Grand Turk and Provo in particular. And they were saying to me, Norman, this is not a time for you to go. Your experience, your knowledge, your ability is needed by the PNP and needed by this country. And so when I reconsidered it, I decided that I would try it again. Jamaica had applied to be a candidate for the PNP in South Caicos. And when the date was announced for contesting this thing, having the runoff, Trevor tried, I tried, all of us tried to find Jamaica. We couldn't. So they came to the conclusion that Jamaica had backed out. And so, otherwise, if Jamaica had been chosen, I would gladly stand back and support her. But that being the case, I am here, I am fit, I am able, and I am ready to do everything that I can to win this seat. And I will win this seat for the Progressive National Party. I know some people say Norman is too old, he should sit down. But those who say that, I will invite them to look at the other side. Because there's some on the other side who are not much younger than I am. They can't run as far as I can. They can't run as fast as